YouTube? What's going on, man? It's your boy Gerald. We back with another video today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I'm a little bit heated right now, gang. I done tried to record this video for y'all at the very least like 5 times, bro. The first time I recorded it, I got all the way through the video. My mic wasn't on. I gave y'all a crazy reaction. It was a great video. I felt like it was one of my best videos. Didn't have the mic on. Yeah, so that pissed me off. Then the second and third time, bro, people start walking in the background. People start asking me what I'm watching because, once we get into the video, y'all gonna see, bro. I don't want this shit on my big monitor in the middle of the living room, bro. People start giving me weird looks. Y'all gonna see when y'all seen the title. Y'all already know what this video is probably about, but like putting it on my big monitor, which I react on, like, bro, people be looking at me crazy. So I had to like turn the video off. I was like, nah, bro, I had to show them I wasn't watching that type shit. But whatever, man. Let me give y'all a quick little life update. Y'all can skip if y'all want to. There's chapters on the video. Go ahead and do that. You would have known about this life update had you followed me on Instagram. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Join the Discord, follow the Twitch. All those links are in the description. Yada yada yada, whatever. Do all that, right? First things first, we're getting a new camera. Shout out Pops, man. My dad bought me a new camera. It's a 4K camera at 60 FPS. We're gonna be looking smooth and crispy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see this black chiseled jawline with this big old horse penis, you know what I'm saying? No, sorry, y'all. I had to get that joke out the way, bro. We watching a video about gooning, y'all. Like, come on, bro. I gotta get that joke out. And I'm also buying a new mic so I can like, get rid of this Wendy's headset. I know the Wendy's headset is low key iconic now, but it's gotta go, man. Anyways, other than that, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, do all that good stuff, and let's get into the video, man. Let's go ahead and start watching it.
You know, you ask the most like basic, arrogant, disgusting
By the end
questions.
of this, because bro, y'all
No,
gonna hate
like I
this
just
girl.
need to let
I
you
don't
know,
care
like
how
you're a
good,
little.
bro. I don't care how good she takes nut on the face, bro. Y'all gonna hate this girl by the end of the video because she is just so off-centered, my nigga. Like she's so out of touch with life, dog. It's really crazy.
In 1907, the world's first erotic film was created in Argentina. Since then, the adult film genre has gone through many transformations, but it is currently the most popular it has ever been.
Yo, bro, look at these stats, dog. Hold on, let me make my camera smaller so y'all can kind of see the stats that I'm talking about real quick. Y'all gonna see all these stats, bro. It's actually genuinely insane. Look at this, bro. 28 every second, 28,000 people are watching a corn. Every second, $3,000 is being spent on some corn, dog. Spending your money on corn is genuinely insane, bro. Why are you spending your money on corn when there's literally free leaks on Reddit every single day? Don't ask how I know that. Let's just move on. Don't ask how I know that. Let's just move on. The point I'm trying to make is, bro, you can find it free, bro, if you do a little digging. Do you a little digging, bro? Why are you spending money on that? Why are you making accounts? Let alone
With the
spending
advent
money.
of
If
the
you're making an
internet,
account, you're already
smartphones,
in too
Twitter,
deep,
and
gang.
OnlyFans, adult content has never been more widely available than.
Look at all these like more stats, bro. I didn't see this on my first watch through, dog. 40 million US adults are regularly visiting internet porn, dog. 10% of US adults admit to having an addiction. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. A little sidebar. If you're addicted to porn and you're watching this video, or if you know anybody who's addicted to corn or anything like that, I'm not gonna shame any corn addicts because first of all, I ain't gonna act like I'm above you niggas. No, I'm not addicted to it, but yes, I have beat my meat to it, my nigga. I'm a nigga with hormones, nigga. I'm a little horny nigga sometimes, like I beat my meat. I used to beat my meat, but I've been really chilled out on it. But this addiction, bro, corn addiction, what they don't tell you, dog, it's stronger than most drugs, in my opinion, bro. A corn addiction is up there with like being addicted to like crack. I feel like a corn addiction is up there to being addicted to crack, bro. Cause some niggas, as we're gonna see through these stats that we got right here, bro. It says 20%. I said 20 minutes. 20% of men and 13% of women are watching it while they're at work, bro. That is like on some crack cocaine level type addicted, bro. You're watching it for the love of the game at that point, dog. Because there's no way you're masturbating at work. If you're masturbating at work, that's a whole separate topic and a whole separate problem. You need to get that checked out. But if you're just watching it for the plot, I feel like that might be worse than actually beating your meat to it. You're just watching two people crush on camera for the plot? You're not getting anything out of that. You're just watching it to watch it. This is like TV to you. You're gonna grab a bowl of popcorn and eat it while watching some niggas get crushed. That's wild, dog. That is so wild to me. That is so wild to
than it
me.
is today. So I took a
That's
trip
up
out
there
to
with
AVN
spending
in Las
money on it,
Vegas to
bro.
speak with performers firsthand
That's
and
like
find
top
out what
five,
life is like as an adult film star.
Shout out Brandon Buckingham for his video, by the way. Man. He makes great videos. He had a video about O Block. He had a couple videos about homeless people. He does all types of content. He's like really good videos. Y'all want me to react to more?
My name is Alex Links.
I'm Twisted Taffy.
Jada Kai.
Abella Danger.
Kendra Sunderland.
I'm Kieran Noir.
Abigail Morris.
Kaylee Gunner.
Matty Ice.
Heather Honey.
Lucy Doll.
Siren Demare. Muscle Mama for you, Mercedes.
My name is Tessa.
Bro.
I'm Ivy Wren.
Bro, no. Go back. Go
Siren
back, go
Demare.
back, go
Muscle
back, go
Mama
back.
for you, Mercedes.
My name is Tessa.
I'm Ivy Wren.
My name is Dr. Victoria Hartman. I'm the
Bro,
executive director
bro.
of the Erotic Heritage Museum here in Vegas.
How long have you guys been in the industry for?
It'll be a
It
year
won't pause.
this month in January.
5 months.
It won't
7
pause.
years.
16 and a half years.
Year this month in
What's going
January.
on? Whatever. I don't know why I wouldn't pause, but nah, we're going back. See, it's the most replayed part in the video. Perfect.
Muscle Mama for you, Mercedes.
My name is
Right here. Why? Who's beating to this? Who's actually beating their meat to this, gang? Who's beating their meat to this? If you're beating your meat to this, bro, just use your imagination. You will have a way better time than whatever I'm looking at. What am I looking at? Who is actively using their hand to jerk their meat to that? You're a sick nigga. You're a sick Negro. You're a sick person. I'm not shaming once again, I'm not shaming addicts, bro. Because I feel like people who are addicted, they just need a little help. But if you're watching this is your number one most viewed star, you're in wow. Like, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. You would do better just beating your meat.
Tessa.
I'm Ivy Wren.
My name is Dr. Victoria Hartman. I'm the executive director of the Erotic Heritage Museum here in Vegas.
How long have you guys been in the industry for?
It'll be a year this month in January.
5 months.
7 years.
16 and a half years.
I've been a cam girl for 3 years, a little over 3 years since
Bro, what is going on in this clip, dog? What is she doing, bro? Bro, I'm telling y'all, if you missed the intro, I told y'all that I watched this video before and my mic wasn't working, so I had to re-record it. I've watched this clip at least 3 times now. I still can't tell what she's doing. Genuinely, I don't know what she's doing. I genuinely don't know what she's doing, bro. I can't tell if she's getting neck. I can't tell if she's on a vibrator. I can't tell if she's just crazy, just weird. But like, she's literally listen. Watch this next frame, bro.
December 9th.
10
What is going on?
years.
What got you into the industry?
I did a webcam show in my college library at Oregon State University, and then someone took the video and posted it on Pornhub with my
Bro, like, but y'all can't see it, but under my webcam, it says she's 19. She was 19 when that happened, dog. So she started corn at 19, gang. 19 years old, she started corn. Like, nigga, you're fresh out of high school, bro. You're fresh out of, you didn't even give life a chance to get hard yet. No pun intended. You didn't even give life a chance to get hard. No pun intended. And you immediately, the first thing you do is run to corn. I get it. It was a traumatic situation, but you also put yourself in a situation because why are you masturbating at the public library at school? You are too gooned out for your own good. They be saying men gooners are bad. Nigga, women gooners are honestly worse, bro. Watch out for them women gooners, bro. They're worse than men. I'm not gonna cap to you because they get off to some freaky stuff and they do some freaky stuff, bro. That's like super freaky.
my
That
full
is
legal
super
name,
weird.
and I got arrested for masturbating in the library. And then I ended up here.
I went to college. I have a couple degrees under my belt. I did a normal 9 to 5s. I hated it, and I became a webcam model, and it's kind of snowballed from there.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna hate. At least she gave life a chance, okay? And don't take this video as me hating on corn stars. It's just me being more pro consumer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want all the niggas who aren't doing it, who aren't in corn, and who just like consume it but mindlessly. I want them to kind of get something from this video, bro. Please don't let this consume you, gang. Don't let this be your whole like reality. Like, and I know some people, if you're not addicted to it, that's gonna sound crazy. Like, what? Making corn my entire reality? But there are literally some niggas who are so parasocial To the point where, first of all, they just show up to a convention like this. Nigga, showing up to a convention like this is crazy. Why are you showing up to a corn convention willingly? That is so weird, bro. I don't like showing up to it. Like, okay, I get it for Brandon's point of view. He's getting content out of this. He's making money out of this. He doesn't consume it, whatever, right? I don't know if he does or doesn't. I don't really care. I'm not gonna dive into that. He's getting money off of it, getting content, so I guess that's cool. But like some of these niggas are showing up here wasting money, wasting time on somebody who would never even spit in their direction. That is so crazy to me. Spending money on a person, boy or girl, corn star, who would never even spit on you is just wild to me, dog. When you can literally get it for free on Reddit. Again, don't ask how I know that. You can literally get it for free on other sites. Yet you're spending money on it, bro. Make it make sense to me, dog.
I was
Make
a
it make
figure
sense.
skater. Yeah, I
And
was
like,
on Team
you're
USA
a
for
figure
5
skater, bro. There's
years,
so much
and
so much
I was
potential in this
also
room,
Philippine
bro. Y'all
national
could be doing
champion.
other
I
things.
did data
Other-
analytics
more
and
ethnic
permitting for a
things.
solar installation company.
I was in the Army for 5 years. I'm a machine gunner, and that's how I got my stage name.
I was a male stripper.
I was a bikini barista.
I've been a whore my whole life.
What?
I figured I might as well start making money off of it.
What does it mean to be a whore to you?
You know, making money, doing what you love.
Do you prefer being called a whore out of hoe and slut?
This nigga has earrings that say, hold on.
Making money, doing what you love.
This nigga has earrings that say slut on them, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Come on, bro. This nigga has earrings that say slut on them, dog. Are you kidding me? Like, I just never really understood that, bro. Well, not understood that, but back to the ethical point of view, like, I'm not shaming none of these corn stars, like, get your bag. But I feel like, bro, there is such an emphasis in life on like make money, make money, make money. You can't live a good life unless you make money. And like I just feel like, bro, if you're not making I don't want to make money this way. This is like the most unethical way to make money. And what I mean by that is you're literally preying on people's mental insecurities and mental like lapses to get your bread. And I feel like that's screwing a lot of people over, bro. I know it's supposed to be for like entertainment and like whatever purposes. I don't know what else you could say it would be for, but like, dude, this is the lowest tier of entertainment. It's honestly sad. I'll talk about more of that later, bro. But like, it's just honestly sad to me how you can like prey on somebody like this.
Prefer being called a whore out of hoe and slut?
You can call me whatever you want as long as you're paying me. I don't give a shit.
How does porn impact your mental health?
I don't know. I don't think porn had any impact on my mental health.
I don't know.
I think it's really good ultimately for mental health.
I've been more confident in my body, more confident around others, especially around women.
I would have murked myself at like 15 if I didn't have porn.
You feel like it saved your life?
Oh, for sure.
It's definitely empowering.
I don't know much
This nigga said porn saved his life.
about my mental health.
I feel like
What'd she say?
it's definitely empowering.
I don't know much about my mental health.
Yeah, she's so far gone, bro. Look at her eyes, bro. Look at her body language. Look at her eyes. Listen to the way she talks, bro. She has no soul anymore. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. These corn stars have no soul. All that gooning and all that releasing nut and stuff, bro. It's like it takes away your energy to the point where you really don't get like normal things aren't making you excited anymore, aren't making you happy because you already getting that quick dopamine hit off of beating your meat or DJing yourself, and it's just like taking away from your energy, dog. You can't let them rob your energy. I know it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Men and women, bro. Once you pass that 11 p.m. mark of like daytime, bro, it's quote unquote demon time. I ain't gonna cap. Niggas be freaky after that. But like, bro, you gotta fight them urges, gang. We'll talk about that later, but you gotta fight them urges, bro.
I feel like it's impacted my health in a positive way.
I feel like I've like evolved into like my final form. I mean,
You're like Frieza.
What?
It's not easy.
It's great because it's freeing, you know? I
What
get
is-
to be me all the time.
The commodification of your personality and of your entity is
it's a fine line to walk. It's difficult not
I
to
want
take
y'all to
the
pay
slow
attention
days
to every
personally.
nigga in the background
Very
of this video,
positively,
by the way.
actually.
You don't
I
see
found
no
it a
young
way
people.
to
You
fully
see straight
express
old
myself
niggas
sexually
and middle-aged niggas who are
after having
lonely,
been
bro.
married very young and having
And that
children
ties
young.
into a whole
Obviously, when it comes to looks, like it can affect your mental health and not feel good enough.
The misconception is it lowers your self-esteem, and I think it's actually boosted my self-esteem.
I want to start doing porn because I am so insecure, dude. I got a little ass dick, man. Like,
what's your strongest sexual asset?
Why? Why is this nigga wearing a Yoshi costume at a corn convention?
dude, I got a little ass dick, man. Like,
What's your
Why is this nigga wearing a Yoshi costume at a corn convention? Nigga, do you have any type of shame left? Come on, bro.
strongest sexual asset?
It's right here, man.
Look at that.
Your
Go
stomach?
ahead, give it a rub.
That's
It's
good.
good luck.
Letting
I feel like
niggas
there's
rub
treats
up
in
on your
there.
stomach.
Oh yeah, there's treats in there.
I think porn has definitely made it so that I can't have like a traditional relationship.
Because nigga, why would any man take you serious after that? Can't, bro. I really want to do an interview with a corn star. I'm not even on some like toxic masculinity type shit, but just like, bro, be for real. As a nigga, bro, if you're a nigga watching this, bro, why would you want to take a porn star serious, bro? Unless you're one yourself, then okay, fine. But like, I'm like, bro, if a nigga come up to me and he dap me up, yo, bro, like, I just love the way your girl take that big old BBC last night. What? What'd you say to me? What'd you just say to me? Or bro, I just, I just, I just love the way that your girl be doing splits on the dick, bro. Like she just made me nut in 4 seconds, dog. Like I was just beating my meat to her last night, and I just shot all over the screen. You did what? Oh nah. Oh nah. I couldn't be happy for that, bro. Like could you just like even as a nigga who doesn't like I dated girls and when they say they came home happy from work, I would be a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. Is that insecure? That's kind of insecure, but like I know how these work boyfriends be getting, bro. But like when my girl come home from work and she be like, especially if you're dating a corn star, bro, and she comes home happy as hell from work, what are you gonna do? I'm talking about she just geeked out of her mind. I'm talking about, I just had the greatest day at work, babe. You what? You you had a great day at work. Why was your day so great? Well, four guys just railed me from behind. I'm talking about four guys just filled up all my holes and they just gave me the greatest experience I've ever had. Nah. 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 I just
It's
couldn't. I
hard
couldn't.
to
Nigga.
date.
I
I've
would
been in
eliminate
some
myself.
where the guy is
I
just
would
completely
eliminate
against
myself.
it and it doesn't work, and that doesn't work for me because this is my career. So you just have to find the right
Nigga
person.
walking around with a
For
Bud
like
Light
the
in
other person though, they have to be very emotionally stable to deal with the fact that I'm doing this for work and know that it's just work.
I'm to the point where like I want a boyfriend in every city. You know, I tried dating, it didn't work, and like I would just want to like live my best life.
I mean, guys that aren't in the industry don't particularly love it.
Why would
It's
I?
hard for somebody to conceptualize being in a relationship with somebody who sleeps with other people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want my girl popping the cap for 400,000 niggas while one nigga is in it or multiple niggas is in it and none of them niggas is me. You talking about nigga? There's 8 niggas railing you on camera. Abella, I've seen you with 16 different plumbers. I mean, not plumbers, construction niggas. I seen you taking BBC, WWBC, MBC, nigga NBC, QBC. I seen you with all the C's. All of them ejaculating on your face. And you want me to take you serious? You want me to kiss your lips? I don't care how many times you brush your teeth, nigga. There's still semen on it. Never. Never.
Impacted like your
Never.
sexual relationships. Are you dating anybody?
Yeah,
How's that been?
great. I have a normal relationship just like anyone else.
If you had a child that wanted to get into pornography, an 18-year-old, of course, you would support them getting into it, correct?
Yeah, you know, you ask the most like basic, arrogant, disgusting questions.
Well, because
No, like I just need to let you know, like you're.
I genuinely want to know what about his questions was arrogant and disgusting. The nigga asking normal nigga questions, bro. That's why I say, bro, y'all gonna hate her when you watch this video, because No lie, bro. That saying is fucking true, bro. You are what you eat, my nigga. She ate so much dick, she turned into a dickhead. No cap. She ate so much dick, she didn't turn into a dickhead. Why are you calling this nigga out for asking you normal questions? What is he supposed to ask you, bro? What is he supposed to ask you? You are not, there's nothing of substance really to you, gang. No hate. You're just a corn star. Niggas only know you because you be popping that cat. I'm sorry.
A little prick. And you're lucky that I've even sat here this long and entertained this conversation. But yeah, I don't care as long as they're happy. But you ask all the basic, like, just so just so small-minded. Like, you're just very disappointing. I really thought that you would have something interesting to ask me, but you just asked the same questions I've been asked countless of times before. And I really thank you for your time. Thank you so much for interviewing me. But yeah, have a nice day.
Okay, thank you, Abella. I apologize for offending you.
No, it's okay. You didn't offend me. You just disappointed me. You asked me the same shit everyone else asked me.
Perspective from the inside.
These are questions everyone has asked me. So
okay, you're taking the questions as negative.
I'm just telling you to work on that. No, like.
It wasn't supposed to be a negative thing.
It wasn't. No, it was just disappointing. It was the same questions I get asked all the time.
Can you give us an example?
But you gotta realize, what are we supposed to ask you, bitch? What do you want us to ask you? What does she want? If you have a question for her, leave it in the comments. If you have don't ask her about her relationship. Don't ask her about the scene she's filmed. Don't ask her how many bodies she has, how many BDCs she's taken. Don't ask her about how much nut she has in her face. Don't ask her how many jars of nuts she can fill with all the nuts she's collected. Don't ask her none of that. I just want you to think of a really heartfelt question, a really deep and insightful question. You like, who's coming with a deep? Hold on, that was crazy. Who's showing up to this event thinking of deep, insightful questions to ask Abella Danger? Who's doing that? Come on, bro. Like, let's be real with ourselves.
Well, a good question.
It's redundant.
I didn't show up to a Pornhub convention to ask you about the meaning of life, gang. I showed up to a Pornhub convention to get my rocks off. Essentially, this is like a strip club without the actual stripping. I've seen y'all naked. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. Nobody showed up here to ask you a deep and insightful, thought-provoking question. Like, come on, gang.
Give us an example of a good question.
You got it.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
Why would I ask?
What's the meaning of life?
No, it's okay. I have a whole line, but thank you so much.
I apologize. All right, thank you.
Why would I ask you the meaning of life?
And how has being in the adult film industry impacted like your romantic relationships?
Nobody has ever asked me that, but
I was told someone named Abella Danger said I had terrible questions and I was a prick. So I'm happy you like my question.
That's actually a really wonderful question.
Thank you.
And I think that should be asked more often. I'm very open about that.
Everybody else answered it.
More often than not, my partners struggled with their own sexuality. And when they would express it with me and I'd be like, hey, that's a good time, they'd be like, oh, wait, that's not normal. And our relationships would end because of their own shame rather than my acceptance of it.
And how do you think it affects the mental health of the consumers?
Ooh, that is a really great question. I think that people like to blame porn for causing ED or causing people to have hard times connecting with other people. But I think that a lot of times people kind of buy into the Madonna horror complex where either a woman is good or she is sexy and bad. And whenever you see porn all the time, you see all these girls that are sexy and have great personalities and have whole lives outside of the videos they're making. It's hard for their brain to process that. And then when they meet somebody that they actually like, either they're going to also put them in the sexy bad category and treat them like shit, or they're going to like them so much they put them into that Madonna good girl category and they're not going to be able to perform well with them.
No one's shoving it down anyone's throat.
Honestly, she's very smart. I ain't gonna hate. She's very smart. And I agree with what she's saying, dog. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's the corn star's fault because at the end of the day, bro, they just make the movie. The way they get their money is by people consuming it and people putting money into the project. So all the people that are developing addictions and stuff, it is their fault. But that goes back to what I said about ethical money. Not all money is good money, y'all. Make your money the good way. This is an unethical way of making money because you realize the way you get your money is by preying on other people and not forcing them, but causing them to potentially develop an addiction. That's like me selling crack on the street. And then when you get addicted to it, I say it's not my fault. I didn't make you get addicted to the crack, but I still gave you the crack. Is that a good analogy? I still gave you the way to get addicted. Yes, it's on you to get addicted, but I gave you the way to get addicted. So I'm almost as much at fault as you are. You see what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's not an ethical way to make your money. Because that money ain't gonna follow you past the grave, bro. Once you die, all that stuff you did in this life, all that money you got won't follow you. That $1 million mansion you bought off of this Pornhub money ain't gonna follow you, gang. Only your soul is gonna follow you. Only what you did and what you didn't do is gonna follow your name. And that's why I can't if I gotta make money the unethical way, like forcing people, not forcing, but preying on people's mental lapses, or making sure, not making sure, but supplying them with addictions, or doing, I don't know, basically screwing somebody else over to get rich. I don't want to do it, bro. I don't want to do it.
Like, you're an adult, like, you're a conscious being, so watch it if you want to, or don't. Like, we don't care if you watch it or not. Like,
if everyone in the world was masturbating at the same time, there would be no evil, right?
Don't listen to what she's saying.
There'd also be nothing done.
She literally doesn't know where she's at, my nigga. She looks like she's high as fuck. She's just laughing. She looks like she's high as hell. This is like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's okay.
Having porn out there is good for society because it brings people closer.
Younger people aren't being taught actual sex ed, so they're using porn as their education, and porn is not real.
That is
Porn
100%
should be consumed as fan.
That is 100% true, gang. I ain't even gonna cap to all that stuff you see. That's why I think it's bad for like virgins to have access to corn. I don't care how old. You could be a 55-year-old virgin. You should not be watching corn because, nigga, you've never experienced it. So it's kind of like going into a simulation, bro. Like a VR simulation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real, but you've never experienced what you are seeing on this screen. So you're gonna take it as like real and what should happen. Like, no, bro, you shouldn't be putting your foot on your neck, hitting it from. You shouldn't be putting your foot on your girl's neck while you're hitting it from the back, my nigga. I ain't gonna say there's nobody out there that likes that, but like, bro, that's not a comfortable position, gang. That's something you only see on corn, and it's only for show. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure they're gonna mention in this video the girl doesn't even like actually nut in the video, anyways. It'd be fake too. So like, the position didn't work, gang. Don't be trying to choke out your girl, putting your foot on her neck while you're hitting it from the back. It's not working, bro. It's not gonna work.
Fantasy, and it is currently not. And that perceiving a fantasy as a reality has very much warped sexuality in the general consumer's mind.
I think we're good for them because we're offering them a service that they're either not getting at home.
This, bro, you're a wild nigga.
You know what I mean?
I actually had a moment where I was watching porn recently, and I had like a come to moment. I felt like I woke up, and I literally said out loud while I was alone in my studio apartment, "Man, I watch a lot of porn."
He said this. I want you to keep in mind, he said he was alone in his studio apartment. Excuse me. He said he was alone in his studio apartment. He said he came to his senses and was like, I watch a lot of corn. And then he proceeded to buy tickets to a Cornhub event wearing a Yoshi suit. So clearly the reflection didn't work. That nigga's an addict. That nigga's an addict. Don't be like
to yourself.
Yeah, I said that to myself,
like,
and that made me have to kind of think about
35 to 40.
my habits.
Like, why don't you turn your brain off and relax and jerk off and let those endorphins flow and get, relax and have fun. Like, life is meant to be fun,
Well, I hope it makes everyone come.
Don't listen to her either, bro. See, both of these 304s is wild. And I ain't gonna call them hoes. That's kind of disrespectful, but both of these women is wild and gang. Don't, please, nigga. You can have fun without beating your meat. See, that's how you get an addiction. You think the only way to have fun is to beat your meat. Sex is not the only way to have fun in life, gang. Go see the world. Go, I don't know. Go for a late night drive. Smoke some weed, nigga. Do anything is better than that, gang. Well, not anything, but there's more healthier options than that. At least weed might make you skinny or something, or some people get high off weed and they start doing productive things. Nothing productive comes from beating your meat, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good thing.
I think masturbating is very healthy and good for you, so.
I think the people who use it as a vice and get addicted to it, it's not great.
What do you have to say to people out there that are struggling with specifically porn addiction on how to quell that?
I don't know, go get help. Like, that's not my problem. Like, I didn't make you addicted to it. Like, I know it sounds very cruel, but like, it's not up to me to like console you.
And then she wants niggas to pop up with thoughtful questions. We give you a thoughtful question, and this is what you got. Your first words is, I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Your first words was, I don't know, when we give you one at least halfway thought-provoking question. So why would I come to you with a real thought-provoking question? Get out of my face, bro. Take this meat and get out.
Or fix you. Like, you need to like go see a therapist and get help. A licensed therapist.
Ooh, I would say definitely talk to a therapist. If you need to quit, go ahead and quit. I don't want anybody watching porn if it's affecting them badly, if they're having a hard time using it in moderation and using it in a healthy way.
So I think anything can be addictive. It's more so the person. There's addictive personality types more so than a specific thing.
Did you get support from your family when you got into it?
I do. I respect that.
My father did not. He rejected me and disowned me. My mother, being German, was like, look, whatever makes you happy, I'd rather see you do something else, but if this is what you're going to do, you're going to do it.
No, actually, my dad knows, and he's very proud of me. He saw I was up for an award last year for AVN for Best New Starlet, and he's just super happy for me.
Oh, my family loves it.
Well, my father supports me, my uncles support me, my grandmother hates me for it, along with my mother.
Lie.
So
If you're a dude,
People have sex for free.
Yeah, your dad probably gonna love it because he's like, yeah, my son getting hoes, but like, your mom gonna hate you, gang. Like, she gonna think you objectifying women.
And then look down on us who have sex for money or in front of a camera. And in reality, like, everyone has a price. You're just putting yours at zero.
If you had to stop doing porn right now, what would you do?
Probably go to school. I'd just be an influencer.
Production.
I would be a mortician.
I'd probably go back to school and use my GI Bill from the military.
I would want to start a cat cafe.
Probably travel again.
I'd go back to college and finish my degree in psychology.
I would be like at the dice table, like I would be the dealer.
Buy a diesel pusher and hit the road.
I want to be a tattoo artist.
Nurse.
And if you had a child that, of course, was of age, would you support their entrance into the adult film industry?
I would, as long as they're doing it safely. There's definitely the pitfalls of bad agents, bad directors, and if I had a kid that ever wanted to get into porn, I would try to do my best to make sure they're doing it as safely as possible.
If they wanted to do it, I would support it. I would definitely bank or try to get them to look into other things before they did so.
If either one of them ever decided to be in the industry, I'd support them because I'm their mom. End of story.
I think it's the only good thing in our society.
Yo. Be realistic. Which one of you niggas is taking this down? This off-brand Kim K ass bitch, bro. Come on, like, nigga, she got, bro, like, that is too much, bro. I just know your back hurt, dog. You seen girls with regular titties that back be hurting, so I know your back hurting. Why would you get this? We all know this is fake. I could take a pin and pop them, bro. They look like two balloons. Come on, man. Like, we gotta be, like, again, this is not me being in women's business about bodies, bro. Do what you want with your body. If a woman's watching this right now, you want to get plastic surgery, go for it. But like, I just feel like, no, bro. Like, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much, gang. Come on, like, let's be real. This is too much, bro. This is too much, bro. I'm saying this from not even from a hating standpoint, not even from like a standpoint of I should be able to tell you what to do with your body. You do what you want. Once again, do what you want with your body. But like, bro, this is from like a health standpoint. This is just not. This doesn't look healthy. Your back is bound to be in pain. That's
Right now.
The only good thing.
Only good thing as of right now. It's like you go into a mode and release all the negativity in the world that's going on.
Bro,
And it's
doesn't have
just
a shirt to fit.
having a sexual fun time. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Attracted to it.
It's not hurting nobody. Physically, mentally, nothing. If anything, it's distressing you.
She is like,
Technically.
she's also super out of touch. Because how are you gonna say it's not hurting people mentally when there's literally studies on people being affected by it mentally? We just.
Why do you think categories like barely legal and incestual categories on Pornhub are like some of the most popular ones?
Because it's naughty.
I think that those being the top two is alarming, that a lot of people like that.
It's not incest if you add a step to it. It's fine.
Okay. So if you had a stepmom or stepdad, you'd rail them?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
This nigga wild.
I'm so sad my mom and dad only
This
got
nigga
divorced
wild.
recently.
Their brains already made that association that you have to have that feeling of shame that goes with it. So you keep looking for stuff that makes you feel ashamed of like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. And to you, that's sexy. I think it can be really unhealthy. I really don't like that category.
I ain't gonna lie, she low key smart. I would never take her serious. Never would ever put my lips on that or kiss her. And I know somebody's gonna be like, "You will never have the chance," but like, come on, bro. Like, stop that dick eating, nigga. She not gonna fuck you. Yeah, she's smart though. I'll give her that. She's very smart. I, I like her. I know it pays well, but I'm telling you, it goes back. This is like unethical money, dog. I feel like this is unethical money, gang. Once again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say I'm above y'all niggas. I have beat my meat before, but it's like I just I the addiction part and the people them preying on other people's addictions, whether they know it or not, is what's really getting to me, bro. I just feel like that's so like bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that because like the way they advertise it, even if they can claim that they don't advertise it for kids, but like all these corn stars getting on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube and posting vlogs about their lives and glorifying the lifestyle that they get from doing this job is enticing young girls to join the job because they're like, oh, she got a Lambo at 21 from doing OnlyFans. I want a Lambo. Shoot, when I turn 18, I'm talking about the day I turn 18, I'm gonna make me a OnlyFans account and start posting, and I'm just gonna blow up like her. And it's like, bro, that's not the life for you. That's not the lifestyle, gang. I'm not gonna act like all porn stars are very disingenuous because some of them really do tell you. I have watched uh, one day of the life of a porn star, and she was like, "Yeah, this is not the job for you. It's not easy. It's not what it's cracked up to be." But like most of them don't ever tell you that side of the story. They just show you the good parts, and they act like they don't do porn, and it's crazy. And then from the boy perspective, like you'll see a porn star, you're like, "Oh, she's only 2 clicks away." Like you're on TikTok just scrolling, and you just see some like y'all know as men, bro, we be on TikTok, we be scrolling on our phones, and we just see some ass, and we're like, oh, hold on, let me see what that's about. You scroll back up, then you click the profile. Guess what? You see get all my links, or you see linktree.com, or you see like I don't know what other link site there is, and you click the link, and guess what? OnlyFans right there. It was 2 clicks away. Well, it was 3 clicks away, bro. And some niggas don't have the mental fortitude to say no and not buy it with their credit card. They're just gonna buy it. They're like, I'll pay for the pussy, okay. I'll pay for the pussy, okay. Niggas just gonna straight click on it, bro. They're gonna click on it immediately. And guess what? That $5.99 or however much she charging for that OnlyFans, it's out your account, nigga. And now you're addicted. Because you're gonna get that text on the OnlyFans person, which is not her, by the way. It's literally a bunch of niggas behind the account if you didn't know. But the text, she's gonna text you, she's gonna be like, oh, you wanna see some naughty videos, huh? You just paid, thank you for your $6, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's preying on young niggas' insecurities and young niggas' like attention span and mental, bro. And I don't like that. I don't really like that.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like people use that as a vice to not act on other things.
As long as everyone's of age and it's
She just said niggas are in the barely legal and incest category so that they don't do it in real life. Nigga, if you're thinking about crushing a barely legal girl or a illegal woman, a 17-year-old, or you're thinking about sleeping with your sister, you just need help, gang. This like that's one thing I will shame, bro. I'm gonna shame a child predator and a nigga who does incest, bro. You need help. Like straight up, you just need help. You're a weirdo. You are a weirdo. You are a weirdo.
consensual. I'm king friendly.
Everybody wants things that they can't have.
Everything we do is customer driven. We are meeting a need, and in order for a need to be met, the need must
is that the Prince
exist.
of Persia back there?
And is there anything else you want to say to the people out there about maybe misconceptions about porn or anything?
Be horny, stay fun, and get tested.
Support your local porn star and give her money.
Don't listen to that whore.
Fucking get off, guys. Let's do it. Let's all
Don't
come
listen to that
together. Yeah.
Just definitely, like, if you really are a big fan and you've spent hours watching someone, you should subscribe to her
Don't listen to
OnlyFans
that whore.
and like support her.
Don't read a book by its cover. That's all I gotta say.
You know, we're just out here having fun. We're all about love and orgasm, so don't be too hard on us.
I feel like people that are the biggest fans are also often very quick to publicly condemn.
I heard you got to do gay porn in order to get in, that's not 100% true.
It is not a public health crisis, so stop it.
It's fake. It's fucking fake. Like, people are like, oh, like, I saw this on porn. Like, yeah, like, there's a video of me squirting for porn. That was fake. You know, like, yeah.
Most of the time that we're coming or
Hey, that's
squirting.
fake. Hey, that's fake, but the dick going inside you is very real. so I'm not taking you serious.
Is fake.
I think that they forget like we're actresses, like that we're not like idiots. You know, like a lot of the scenes that we're given are like us being like naive or whatever, and you know we're all like actresses, and that we just do our best with the scene we're given, and like we're actually smart, and you know like we might not be who they think we are.
What's the meaning of life?
What is she talking about?
Meaning of life.
What is she
It's
talking about?
Living your best life, meaning like having fun every day, waking up in the morning.
Cool. It doesn't really matter what I
I'm
do
glad you
because
cut her off, bro. I'm glad you cut her off. They was all yapping about nothing. Hey, uh, shout out Brandon, man. Shout out Brandon for the dub video, man. Shout out Brandon for the W video. Y'all go like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Um, Moral of the video, please, bro, limit your gooning. If I know sometimes it'd be hard to fight the sexual urges, but please try to fight it, bro. Don't be gooning especially every day, bro. If you feel like you gotta goon every night, bro, that means you need to start spending your time a little bit better. You gotta like start journaling or chase a career, chase a hobby or something. I don't know. Yeah, don't be doing that stuff, man. Let's try to keep the gooning to a minimum, dog. Cause I don't want to see any of you niggas get addicted, bro. It can really ruin your life. I feel like it can ruin your life. It can ruin your connections. You won't be able to talk to women. You're gonna start acting weird around women, acting weird around people in general, bro. You won't even enjoy your life no more because you feel like you're not getting that dopamine hit. And I don't want to see any of you niggas go out like that. I don't want to see any of my supporters go out like that. Anybody in life, really, to be honest. I just feel like we should all try to have a better life than getting off the short term dopamine hits. Come on, y'all. Let's do better in 2025. Let's and onward, bro. Let's try not to do that. Other than that, man, I feel like I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you gained a little bit of knowledge. I hope you realize that gooning is bad for you. You should stop gooning, man, because gooning ain't the thing you need to be doing, bro. Like it's wasting your time, it's wasting your energy, it's siphoning you of your life, bro. You seen that girl? You seen some of those girls in that video, bro? Sometimes they didn't even look like they had life in their eyes, bro. The way they were talking, they don't even know themselves. Like, yeah, they know who they are, they know their name, they know where they live, but they don't know themselves, bro. They don't know themselves, and that's what's really like hurting them the most. They couldn't even tell you what headspace they're in. But yeah, quote of the day. Shout out Jinxie, man. This is the quote of the day right here. You can't be afraid to fail. It's the only way to succeed. Meaning, you want to succeed at something big, like being a YouTuber, being a Twitch streamer, I don't know, being a rapper, being a dancer, doing whatever, bro. You got to take that first step. And that first step is not going to be the one that propels you into fame. If it is, good job, man. I don't know. You're different, bro. But I know for most people, that first step and even that second step and even that third step, it's not going to get you successful immediately. But all those steps are going to lead you closer to the destination, which is success. You just got to push through those failures. Other than that, man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay woke. Stop the gooning, and I'm out. Peace.